G'day, this is Simon from the Bracketeer at South OC Cars and Coffee. We have an overcast day here today in Southern California, but that hasn't kept the crowds away. Big turnout again, overflowing, some great stuff to check out. Let's swing the camera around and go for a walk. Okay, starting with my Camaro, then James's 1LE. Good time to point out too, don't forget this year again, we will be doing our cruise to the HRE Open House. That's on June the 1st. Keep an eye on social media, but we'll do a cruise from here at South OC Cars and Coffee down to Vista for their open house. So make sure to keep an eye on social media for that. Next to it, Tony's beautiful 650 Le Mans, one of a handful ever built. Beautiful car. Hunter shows up in this beautiful Aston Martin. Look at that blue, isn't that lovely? Just such a great color. I love the way they've tied in the color of the brake calipers with the interior. Just really nicely done. Look at that. Great car, great color. Next to it, a few Ferraris in a row. Let's go through and check them all out. Look at this. 458 Spider, another 458 Italia. Then we've got a 650S McLaren, J's 4GT. Then we've got Lamborghini R8 AMG. One of our regulars, 10 Road to Safety. These guys are absolutely awesome. They're a sponsor of South OC Cars and Coffee. If you have kids that need to do driving courses or you want to do an advanced driver training, these are the guys. For their driving classes, they actually have new Mustangs, so kind of cool for kids who are learning to drive to go out in a really nice Mustang. But both of my kids did their driving courses with these guys, and it was really, really a great experience for them. Very impressive and professional driving instructors. So check them out. And then another Lambo there, McLaren, a DBS Superleggera Aston Martin. That's a brand new one there. Brand new 4GT. Isn't that lovely? Next to a Lambo, making that very Lamborghini noise there. Such a great sound. A couple of one Audi R8 next to a one of the new Acura NSXs. So actually a hybrid, interesting supercar. Porsche, that beautiful old original NSX that we made car of the week recently. M4, really nicely done. Maserati, and then three Porsche. And then a R8. This is kind of cool, isn't it? This Porsche, some serious work done to it. Viper, another really nice classic Porsche. Beautiful Corvette. This one with a 427, and then a Revero, which is the rebirth of that Fisker company. So around this side, Cutlass Supreme, Corvette, slant nose Porsche, BMW, Subaru, Evo, Beetle, M2, Subaru, a couple of them in a row, a Corvette, Cobra replica, great looking Grand Wagoneer there. Look at that, Star Chief, one of our regulars, always good to see. Next to it, look at this, great looking little Fiat 124, and then this Thunderbird with those beautiful suicide doors, belongs to Bob. Great classic truck, one of our regulars here. Another regular, this beautiful old Mercury, Audi, a couple of them side by side, three of them actually. A wide body kit on that one. E-Type Jag with that transplant of a modern engine in it. A 1970 Corvette, running a small block. A 69 Camaro running the new LT4, which is the motor that you'll find in the new Corvette, the new Camaro, Gen 6 Camaro as well. Corvette, very cool looking wrapped Hellcat we've seen here before. Then a few of our guys from Mustang Alley through here, good morning. And then very cool, look at this, nicely done with shaker on the hood. Roberts, Whipple charged Mustang, and then we have the guys from Super Performance with a couple of their Cobras, as well as this beautiful looking Corvette that they do. This is running a Lingenfelder LT4, same motor we looked at before in that 69 Camaro, but that's a whole lot of motor and a very light car. Another Super Performance Mark III Cobra. I actually borrowed this car a few months ago. What an experience, very cool, very lovely car. Let's jump around the other side. RSSS Camaro, running a 350 small block. Love that color, just really neat. Corvette Z06, there's a LT4 again. This is nice. This is a 65 Impala drop top, running a 283 and power glider if it's got a 283 in front of it. Just a great looking car. Love that color, all original. Another E-Type Jag. In fact, this is the one with the motor transplant, not the last one I looked at. Both red. TR5 Triumph, Datsun 240Z. A Shelby Mustang, another Cobra replica there. RX-7 Corvette. Jeb's Mustang here. Jeb is your go-to guy if you need paintless dent removal. Swear by his work. He's the only person I'll let touch my Camaro or any of our cars in our family actually. Does awesome work. So if you need his information, just send us a PM. Great guy. Corvette 65 Riv, one of my favourite cars here every week. Porsche Austin Healey Mustang Gen 6 Camaro, next to another Gen 6 Camaro, next to another one. This particular one is running that new Whipple supercharger. Big horsepower, big difference. Even those guys that are running their LT4, swap it out for the Whipple, big horsepower gains. Audi, another cool looking Ford truck. This great looking Pontiac. Isn't that lovely? Bonneville, just a great car. And then Paul's El Camino. 32 Roadster. Look at this, big American, isn't that cool? Just not a car you see every day, love it. Volkswagen, beautiful Alfa Romeo Viper. Another Volkswagen here, another one there, and another one. This is Volkswagen Alley this morning. And then we've got a couple of Aussies in a row, a couple of these Pontiac G8s. Both of them actually start their life in Australia in a factory in a place called Elizabeth in South Australia, which happens to be where I'm from. Camaro, Corvette, and then a previous car of the week winner, this beautiful Chevy van. Right, moving along this side, Mustang, supercharger on that guy. Another one on this one here. Another Mustang there. A couple of Baja Beetles there, looking kind of cool. Another Volkswagen there, some serious spikes on the hood. Challenger, cool looking camper trailer there. Mustang, Callaway Corvette, and another Corvette through there. Another 65 Riv, love that car, beautifully done. AMG, really nice looking 64 El Camino, 69 Camaro there, father and son own those two. This was interesting that came in here. This is a really classic looking Volkswagen, not something you see every day again. Just interesting to see things that are not very common. So it's a Carrada. Good to see, really nicely kept as well, obviously well looked after. El Camino, next to it a Golf GTI, two of them in fact. Gen 6 Camaro, a Wagoneer, another really nice Corvette, a Slingshot. There's the hood up on that thing. Interesting. Beautiful looking Chevy wagon here. Isn't that lovely? Very nice. Charger, running a Scat Pack. Rolls Royce. And then we've got a Boss Mustang there. And then a Miata, nice looking El Camino. Mustang, Corvette. And then our regulars. Good morning, gentlemen. Morning. Good to see you all. Good morning. 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 And then a Nissan. Old Ford, look at that. 34, I think, or 35. Love this 56 Chevy. Just love that color. Good chance to look at the difference. I know I've done this before, but I just love the front end. 55, it's got those sort of semicircular front side markers or indicators, and then you've got the rectangular one. So both very different from a 57, obviously, which started to get the big fins, but I really like the 56. And then this classic old Ford Custom here. Look at this. Carbon gear, Thunderbird, and then a Prowler. Really nice looking 32 Ford. Next to it, Corvette. Very classic old Jeep, look at that. And this one is actually a Ford Jeep. It is not a Willys Jeep as we had at the same era. Another Jeep there, new one. Corvette, Falcon. El Camino. Great looking Continental there, dumped in the weeds. Satellite. Corvette just leaving us there. Carrera. Tesla. I think it's lost. SRT, Challenger, Subaru STI, beautiful looking Corvette there, isn't that lovely? 55. Another Holden from Australia. This is came here as a Chevy SS. This one, of course, now badged as a Holden Commodore. Subaru Mustang, another Holden here. This one is actually interesting. This is the previous model. This is a what was sold in Australia as a VE. Looks like a G8 from the side, but when you come down to the back end of it, it's actually slightly longer. It's got an extra bit of wheelbase in there, but it's actually a Statesman in Australia. This is our long wheelbase, I guess our equivalent to as a Cadillac. Now this car most likely came to the US as what's sitting right next to it, a Caprice. This is actually an ex-police car. So it's the same thing. So interesting, isn't it? In Australia, this was sold as our luxury vehicle, most luxury vehicle the Holden made, the Caprice, or the Statesman Caprice. And they basically ended up over here as a bare bones model. So this would, the one on the left would have started like this, which was used as a police car. It was the same model as basically the Pontiac G8. They just liked it because it had a bit more trunk space, so they could put all their stuff in there. BMW RX-7, and then a very cool looking Chevy sitting there. Look at that. Rickman Matisse, Mercedes, Eddie Bell on that Mustang, supercharger. Corvette, Supra, AMG, then a Porsche, just trying to read what it said on the front, Porsche Straba, BMW, great looking little 2002 BMW there, next to another one, a little old BMW there, great, then a Porsche Turbo there, nice little Malibu leaving us. Hellcat Charger here, a couple of motorcycles there, Harley Davidson, side by side. Very cool. Corvette, another Corvette. Think in the weeds. On air ride, obviously. A Nissan Cobra replica. Little Accord, Ford Super Duty, El Camino Corvette, another one with a 427. Loving it. Look at this LS transplant from here. Very cool to see. A Volkswagen. Beautiful looking Z28 split bumper, isn't that nice? Another Camaro there. Now let's give these guys a call out as well. Sunset Detailing OC. Jamie is the guy who's actually, they're a sponsor of South OC Cars and Coffee. Did a great job on my Camaro, did a great job on James's Camaro as well. If you need somebody to do ceramic coat for you and detailing, give them a call. You can go to our website, southoccarsandcoffee.com, and just click on their ad and it'll go through to their website. But they're also on Facebook and Instagram as well. So check them out. That's Jamie at Sunset Detailing OC. Scion, next to a Mustang, next to a Rolls Royce again. That's a Silver Spirit. BMW, a Subaru, some really nice carbon fibre work on it, some plumbing under the hood. Corvette, another Corvette. A couple of older Jeeps there, look at that, very classic. Really nice looking Bronco here, look at the work done under there. Great looking worn winch on the front of it. Really nice. Another older Jeep there, another one there. Interesting F100 over here. That does not look like a Ford V8 under that hood. That actually looks like a small block Chev to me. So that's kind of cool. Somebody put a small block Chev transplant into that F100. An old Falcon there with an inline 6. Another F100 there. Another Bronco here. Beetle, little survivor car. Porsche. Look at this old Ford Ranchero. Corvette. Another old Falcon there. This one running a V8. A old Firebird inline 6 designed by John DeLorean, and then this really nice Ford van here, which looks really, really good. Really clean and neat little Datsun. Look at that 240Z. Love it, so original. Porsche next to it. 55 Chevy. Beautiful looking FJ40 Land Cruiser, isn't that nice? Porsche, two of them in a row. Triumph. Little Subaru BRZ, nice looking Corvette pulling out of there. Chevy truck. A Mercedes BMW M4. A Civic Type R, very quick little car, actually driving. Quickest front wheel drive time around Nürburgring. Just got it started, didn't think it was going to. Focus RS. A couple of Mustangs through here. A Cadillac. Another one of those Pontiac G8s, started its life as a Holden Commodore. Ford Bronco, very nice. Old classic Kawasaki. BMW, Corvette, another Corvette there. Old Mitsubishi van, front wheel drive one. Sorry, front wheel, right hand drive is what I'm trying to say. Gen 6 Camaro, Mustang, and then a Corvette. Miata, a Lexus, a couple of in a row. Couple of Stingers, nice looking BMW there. Mustang, G-Wagon, Lexus, Maserati, a couple of Jeeps, Lexus and an Audi. Over this side, Corvette, Viper, Brabus Mercedes. Let's see that, a lot of those around. Another Mercedes here, Acura NSX, and then little Mitsubishi, Porsche, Fiat 124, BMW, Jeffries Cool Jeep, BMW, classic Porsche, little Miata, this great looking old Oldsmobile, what's running there, classic old style supercharger, root supercharger. Mercedes, really nice looking 69 Camaro C28. Love that houndstooth interior, looks really good. Great car. Next to it, a little Alfa Romeo and a beautiful little Porsche. Look how neat that thing is in the back. Isn't that clean? Wonderful. 56. Scat Pack Charger next to a Challenger, next to an airbag Nissan Ute, as I'd say, or pickup. Mustang, Focus ST, Honda, little Mazda. Interesting, this is kind of cool. This is a Renault 5, very, very capable little car. Look at the factory wide body kit on this thing. They were really quick. They are a real little hot hatch. Mustang, another Mustang there. Lexus, Grand Cherokee, Corvette running that MSD intake on that. That's interesting to see. Mustang, a couple of Corvettes again, 3 of them in a row. Cool looking Chevy truck here, look at that. Very nicely done. That's kind of cool too, isn't it? It's an old Spirit, look at that beautiful Ford. Lovely looking Morgan there. Audi, and then a Mustang. BMW M3, Pontiac GTO, another Holden made in Australia. Subaru, a couple of them in a row. BMW, another little Subaru like that blue, another one there. A couple of Nissans, just hiding up here in the back. Really nice looking Ford GT. Man, these things are pulling big money these days. Great looking car, very classic. Next to it, S2000, Focus ST, classic old Porsche, BMW. Got a couple of them here. Then Mustang, then a Focus ST, then a Lexus, Hyundai, a old Maserati Quattroporte. Don't see as many of those around these days. Scat Pat 392 Charger, Volvo, classic scene, classic car, Charger, AMG, Honda, a Focus, a Honda Civic Type R, BMW, a little Evo leaving us there, BMW again. This is really lovely, isn't it? This is a little Alfa Romeo. That classic Italian interior. Isn't that just that wood rim steering wheel and those seats, very nice, very classic. BMW, Honda NSX, interesting badge as a Honda, not as an Acura. They did that in the most of the world. Couple of McLaren sitting side by side here. Got this 570S next to a 720S. BMW M3, an older M3, Subaru, V8 compressor, and in a Mercedes, and then up here Jaguar. BMW, okay. Challenger, in the weeds. Look at this Chevy truck, just dumped down, looks great. R35, a Challenger, little BMW M, this little hardtop there, BMW i8, Mustang, another Mustang there, GT500, Subaru F250, and then a Volkswagen, then Subi, then an Integra Type R again, BMW, Nissan, Volvo, BMW, Audi. Look at that. See that just happened? That just happened. Look at that. Oh, case the old hidden license plate there. Challenger, Mitsubishi, Ford, BMW, Kia, Volkswagen, another Focus ST, an older Mercedes, on M3, and then another Mercedes here. Then a Scion FRS, Focus ST, classic old Mercedes next to a newer one. Rolling down to an Audi, then a Miata, Maserati, BMW, then a Subaru down here, Corvette, classic old Mustang. Look at this Mustang, bit of a hiding under the hood, supercharger there. Then a Charger, Honda. Look at this, just all the old cars, the old Infiniti, classic old Infiniti, BMW, and then another Focus ST. Rolling across the front, this is a Bullet Mustang. Love that colour, really nice. Infiniti, old Jaguar, Porsche, another Infiniti. Another Infiniti, great looking Grand Prix there, and then finally up here, really nice looking old Corvette. Okay, a couple of Mustangs here. Right, then we have a group of 4 cars that I really want to call out. These are great. Skyline GTs, just such a classic era of cars. In fact, it's just hard to pick between them all. They're really, really cool. We're going to come back and look at this, and a little Sprinter here as well. Then Porsche, another Porsche here. M4, I really like that blue. Audi R8. Porsche, row of 3 of them there. Rolling up to a really nice looking 67 Camaro. Very nice, very clean, 327. Beautiful old Porsche there. And then finally a Miata up here. Right, let's roll through some motorcycles. A little Honda Grom, Harley, a couple of them there. Another one there. Look at the mural on the side of the tank, interesting. Yamaha. Always thought these things were a bit interesting. Look at that, 2 wheels on the front, 1 on the back, sort of like a backwards trike. Big Harley Davidson here, lots of custom paintwork on that one. BMW, another Harley there, and a Aprilia. Right up the motorcycle. BMW, 2 of them there, next to a Honda, next to a Yamaha, then a Vespa, and then finally this Honda, which is one of the regulars here. Well, that's it for another week at South OC Cars and Coffee. What a morning, overflowing yet again. Big thank you to the outlets of San Clemente for allowing us to be here. Of course, to Ruby's for bringing out that coffee and donuts, and to Rockwell's for their food truck as well. Biggest thank you, of course, to everyone who brought along their amazing cars and motorcycles, and of course, all the spectators as well that makes it the show it is. Have a great week. We'll see you back here next week for another South OC Cars and Coffee.